Okay, so right now we got my boy, my nigga, Dubb O in this motherfucker. Welcome to G Code Conversations, bro.
For sure. What's up, bro?
Cool.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. It was only right that I had to have you on, you know what I'm saying? Not only people that I fuck with, but people that I find interesting, you know what I'm saying? So my first question to you is, who is Dubb O?
That's a complicated question. And it's crazy you asked me that because in my little sanctum or whatsoever, where we do a lot of our pondering and things as a collective, we were talking about a logo that defines Dubb O. Of course, you know, we got the AMG logo and the Mob Life logo being what it is. And I got a logo per se for like artwork and music, just spelling out my name, but they were like, we need a symbol that represents you. And I was like, that's hard. I can't think of one thing that defines me because I'm so many different things, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, I'm a revolutionary, I'm a gangster, I'm a black man, I'm a father, I'm a brother. I'm so many things in one, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to say who is Dubb O because I feel like I'm still defining myself as far as who I am.
Right. Explain to me like how and where you grew up.
So I grew up north side St. Louis, but a lot of my family has roots in Tennessee. I was like Memphis, Bolivar, Jackson, Tennessee, and then California, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up, born and raised in north side St. Louis from Oak Pack, Fallon Park area. We lived on Alice throughout my childhood and moved to Walnut Park and over on Astra, and then I spent a significant amount of time in Baden on the Stone side off Sales Block, you know what I'm saying? We moved over there when I was closer to my teenage years, you know what I'm saying? I recently on the new project, I said, back when mama moved us to Baden, we stayed on Sales. I'm a Libra, it's ironic I gravitated towards some scales, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I really started to like sow my royal oats in this street shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm Northside St. Local all day.
Yeah, for sure. So, I found out about you through battle rapping.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Tig, my nigga, I knew Tig shit since Castle Point days.
Yeah, that's a little problem. He used to run through squad niggas out of Bay.
Yeah, and you know, one day I took notice of you on I don't even remember who you was battling. Matter of fact, I think, was it T Money? I think you was battling T Money.
That was my second battle.
Yeah, because I went to school with T Money, but I seen Tig on the side of you, and I'm like, shit, I know him, but this nigga who he with, that's rapper, he getting that shit off. So, like, explain to me how you got into rap. Like, where your first love for that come in?
Man, I started freestyling. I would have to be like 6 years old, and it wasn't like a thing that I just like naturally started doing. It was around me, you know what I'm saying? So my big cousins, like, all they used to do is gang bang, sell drugs, like pimp hoes, you know what I'm saying, and rap. Like every holiday, my grandma's house was the meetup spot, you know what I'm saying? She had the house that was in the good neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? They stayed in Velda City. That was the good neighborhood. But what my mama don't know is when she used to send me over there for the weekend to get me out the north, that's when I seen my first crack sale, you know what I'm saying? When I actually seen crack face to face for the first time. So, but they used to always come in the basement and they used to be smoking, you know, taking them walks on Thanksgiving and Christmas, their big cousins do, and they come down in the basement. That's where me and my cousins that was my age would be down there playing. And they would isolate us to a side of the basement, and they would be over here with a radio at, and somebody that stole we call my grandma Guma. Somebody that stole her motherfucking camcorder. So now they filming each other freestyling over Bone Thug beats, you know what I'm saying? And I just thought it was the coolest shit in the world, how they would just put together words and make it sound like a song just off the top of their head. So when they would go back outside to smoke, we would steal the camcorder and start recording each other trying to freestyle, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I got my start.
So would you say that was like your early influence?
Definitely. That and Ice Cube's Today Was a Good Day song. My mama used to play that every morning on the way to drop. So I lived on the north side, we stayed on Alice. But she used my auntie address on the west side to take me to Pierre Leclerc off of Kennedy and Goodfellow. Because she didn't want me going to the school over there in that neighborhood because it was heavily Crip and drug infested. But she thought the west side over there was better. So every morning on the commute to school, she would play that song, and she had a burgundy celebrity. I never forget it. One day at nighttime, somebody got smoked like right in front of our building. We stayed in a 2-family flat, and our next door neighbor was a preacher. He used to be the reverend at Temple Church on the north side, and somebody got smoked right in front of our family, our 2-family flat, and my mama car got hit up with shotgun shells. So the first time I remember her playing that record that night before, she pulled us out of bed and threw us on the floor. Somebody got killed. And on the morning for school, we go out and we see her car shot up with shotgun bullets, and we hop in and she played that song, and I forgot about everything that happened last night.
So from that point, like, so because you hear about the street life early, and you hear about the music, which kind of almost makes the journey growing up synonymous.
For sure.
So what was more heavy around that time? Like, you start getting active before you start taking music seriously, or was it a combination of everything all together?
I don't respect anybody that start getting active after they doing music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That lets me know that it's not really real. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just stupid young and you get in the game, and then, you know, the streets grab you in a certain sense. But like these niggas who 22, 23, that's famous rappers joining gangs, like, I don't respect that shit. Or jumping off the porch when they down at 30, like, I don't respect that shit. But like I didn't like the street shit was kind of like, it was kind of born into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pictures of me as 3-4 years old. My cousins and told me to chunk up the city, and I'm taking pictures, and they thought it was the cutest thing in the world back then. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know that they was breeding a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was.